Hello everyone, welcome to a Team Forbidden's YouTube page. It is I, Eric the Cyborg, coming back from a hiatus, I would say, from doing actual profiles and stuff. So, this one is going to be an update for... I don't think I've ever done a profile for Jesmon on the channel. If I haven't, first one. If I did, it's an update, whatever. BT13 dropped recently for Digimon versus Rolling Knights, which gave Jesmon a little bit more of a evolution line to go off on. So it basically just helps them go faster with the deck. But anyway, this is my current build of it. Again, you don't have to have the same build as I do. Obviously, everyone has different ways of doing it. But this is going to be mine, so let's get on with it. So, obviously, the main eggs for Gurimon. Most builds also run the Sakudomon, I think, from the Ragnos starter deck, because they mainly go for a Jesmon GX turbo build. Other than that, this is your best egg to run. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has 6k DP or more, draw one. Extra draw power, always needed. So that's for the eggs. Onto the actual deck itself. 4 of the BT6 Huckmon. You always want to play 4 of him, no less than the 4. He is your main searcher for on play. Reveal top 5 cards of your deck. Add 2 cards that mention either Huckmon, Jesmon, and or Sistermon to your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of your deck in any order. So again, no less than the 4, your main searcher. The other 4 of is the brand new BT13 Huckmon. His main effect, your turn, when you play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, you get to evolve it into a Battle Huckmon without paying its cost. So the new strategy, well, the new game plan with the new cards in BT13 is that they revolve around you playing the Sistermons a lot faster, so that you basically just get free evolutions towards your Jesmon. And then inheritable effect, your turn once per turn. When you play a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, you gain a memory. So basically, the whole thing is you have them out, play a Sistermon, evolve, and then if you play another one, you gain memory back. So you're always getting free evolutions as well as gaining memory back. The other evolution line, per se, is I'm running the starter deck Huckmon from the Jesmon starter deck. You could still run the BT7 Huckmon, but I chose to take it out for this because its inheritable can kind of make you not hit anything, because the BT7 for those who don't know, the BT7 Huckmon has an inheritable on when you attack. You activate the top 5 cards of your deck, and you add all Sistermons that have been activated to your hand, and the rest go to the bottom of the deck. Since it only adds the Sistermons, if you just hit 5 cards that aren't Sistermons, you just lose 5. You just lose your top 5 cards, which can also be very crucial. So I'm trying out with the starter deck one. For those who don't know what he does, your turn once per turn. When you play a Digimon with Jesmon in his name, gain a memory, so more memory gaining. And as a heritable, is all turns. While this Digimon has Hukumon in its name or Royal Knight in its trait, it gets 1000 DP. So it's all turns boost to any of your Hukumon evolution lines or just your Jesmon in general, because Royal Knight trait. Last red colored rookie I'm running is 3 of Solarmon. This is mainly for any of the you mainly play this to face against Royal Knights, Crossheart, Hunters, pretty much any deck that makes it to where they'll reduce their play cost to cheat out stuff faster. So, I mean, you could go 2 of Solarmon and then boost the Hukumon up to 3. You could do that, but I want to try this out first. Try this ratio out first. So yeah, those are the red cards for your rookie levels. Now for the non-red cards, obviously being your Sistermons. 2 of BT6 Sistermon Blanc, and 2 of the starter deck Sistermon Blanc. Sistermon Blanc, BT6. All turns, she gives all. If you have a Digimon on your field that has either Hukumon or that has Hukumon in its name or Royal Knight in trait, all of your Sistermons gain blocker. So she basically makes it to where all your sisters become blockers, so that you have like too many blockers, so that the opponent can beat over your security. And also on play, she draws you a card. And then for the starter deck, Blanc, on play, it's trash 1 from hand, draw 2. So it helps build up your trash a lot faster. And all turns, she gives decoy to any of your black and red cards. So if any of your black or red Digimon would be destroyed by any kind of card effect, she would just basically tribute herself instead, so that your Digimon doesn't get destroyed. Those are all the rookies. On to the 4s. Obviously running 4 of the brand new Balhukumon. Balhuk main on-board effect during your turn. When you play a Sistermon, you evolve into a Savior Hukumon for a reduced evolution cost of 2. Basically making you evo for 1, because all the Savior Hukumons have a evolution cost of 3. And then same inheritable as the Hukumon. Your turn once per turn, when you play a Sistermon, you gain a memory. Simple as that. Again, the new strategy is to build up as fast as possible while also having enough board presence as possible. For the last of the Hukumon line, or the Balhuk for level 4s, I'm playing 3 of the BT6 Balhukumon. This one gives an inheritable on when attacking once per turn. If you have a Digimon with Sistermon in play, delete a one of your opponent's Digimon with 5k or less DP. Basically able to pop any blockers, any of the Floodgate rookies. You just pop them out, destroy them, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm only playing 7 of the actual line itself. I'll probably eventually add in a 4th Balhukumon of the BG6 one, but I currently only have 3 of the nice Vantech version. So once I get the fourth one, I'm definitely going to throw a fourth one in there. So those are the Pokemons. Onto the sisters for the level 4s. 2 of the BT10 seal, 2 of the BT6 seal, and then 1 of the Stardex seal. Stardex seal on play, reveal top 3, add 1 card with Pokemon in its name or a roll 9 trait. You add 1 to your hand, the rest get trashed. And then all turn, she gives all of your Pokemons and or Royal Knights reboot. So they won't be suspended during your opponent's turn, so your opponent can freely just swing into them. BT6 seal, all turn, she gives all your Pokemons and your Royal Knight traits plus 2k DP. And then on play, she gives you a memory, so she's basically a 3-drop for level 4. The BT10 seal, on play, if it is your turn, you can evolve one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Royal Knight in its trait by paying its cost. So basically, you cheat her out with any of the Savior Pokemons or the Jesmons. You basically just get a free Evo when she's played, so free boost. And then your turn once per turn, when you Digivolve into any Royal Knight, she would give you 1 memory back. So basically, it makes it one cost. Basically makes it a 1 cost less evolution onto any Royal Knight. So those are the sisters for level 4s. Onto the 5s. Obviously, brand new one for BT13 Savior Pokemon. Same effect as. Same main effect as the Battle Pokemon, except it's for a Jesmon for a reduced cost of 2. So again, either one evil cost or a 2 evil cost, depending on which Jesmon you run. Its inheritable is that if this is when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has the Royal Knight trait, you may play 1 Digimon card with Sistermon in its name from your hand or trash without paying its cost. So any of your Sistermons were previously destroyed and they're in your trash, bring them back, yada yada yada, all the good stuff. 2 of the Stardex Savior Pokemons, when Digivolve, he gives himself the ability to attack unsuspended Digimon until the end of the turn. And then, same inheritable as the BT13 Savior Pokemon. When it attacks, play a Sistermon from hand or trash for no cost. And of course, you have to run the boy that's limited at 1, the OG BT6 Savior Pokemon. When on evolution, play Sistermon for free. When attacking, if you have a Sistermon once per turn, unsuspended. So it makes your boys double attackers. For the last level 5s, I am playing 2 copies of the Chimeramon. You're mainly having the Chimeramon for any of your basically your Sistermons or any of your level 4s, because you basically just get free evolution on it, and then you stack a source under to basically make it that color. So he'll always be red, or he'll always count as red. And he's also a nice option for if you happen to have no more attackers and you have 2 level 4s on the board and you want to go for game. You just you would just DNA. You would use both level 4s to DNA evolve into Chimeramon, which would give you another attacker, because as per the rules as per the rules for DNA Digimon, they are treated as a separate Digimon, so they are free to attack the turn that they are evolved into, no matter if the previous level 4s were already suspended. So that's it for the level 5s. On to the 6s, which is going to be your main Jesmon lineup and your other stuff. 2 Starter Deck Jesmon, and then 1 of the brand new BT13 Jesmon. Starter Deck Jesmon Digivolve gets Blitz, so he'll attack as soon as you do Digivolve into him, and it's passing over to your opponent's turn. Also, when attacking, he plays a Sistermon from your hand for free, and then your turn once per turn. Will you play something? By an effect? So basically, his own effect will trigger it off until the end of the turn. He'll get security +1, as well as 3k additional DP. So on his own, he'll be a 15k 2-checker by himself, which Daligi. The brand new BT13 Jesmon, however, is the new boy. He is a on play as well as a on Digivolve effect, which is the whole thing with all the Royal Knights in the new set. Choose any number of your opponent's Digimon so that their DP total is 6k or less. No, up to 6k, and delete them. For each of your other Digimon you have on your board, you add 2k to that number. So if you have like a whole board of Sistermons in your Jesmon, basically you just get a nuke on the board. And all turns for each of your other Digimon with Sistermon in its name or Roll Knight in its trait, all of your Digimon gain 1000 DP. So he is a blanket to your board, plus 1k for every other Digimon that you basically have on your board, basically making your boys a lot bigger. And then for the upgraded version to Jesmon X Antibody, he has piercing on him already, and then on Evolution, play a Sistermon from your hand for free. And if you have a Sistermon on the board or Jesmon in its source, all of your Digimon gain a additional 3k DP, and they can attack unsuspended, and they can attack unsuspended Digimon until the end of the turn. So basically just more power to attack everything. And the last level 6 is one of the Ganku X. He is a blocker mainly. When Digivolve, same thing as the Jesmon X Antibody. Play a Sistermon for free. Ganku X, however, makes it to where until the end of your opponent's turn, all of your Digimon that are currently on the board cannot have their DP reduced, and they cannot be returned to the deck or hand until the end of your opponent's turn. So he basically he's your counter to the Shangri-Mon matchup, to where nothing on your board can have their DP reduced. And then he also works well against Mirage Gagomon, which bounces a lot of your stuff. I'm thinking of putting him up to 2. Not sure what to take off for him yet for a second copy. But when I do, I'll throw in a second copy because he's really good for this upcoming format with the new set. And then last big boy is to Jesmon GX. He's your game ender. The one as soon as you bring out, you basically have the game. Unless you don't have it, then you suck, like me. Anyway, on evolution, you place any roll of knight from your hand under him as a evolution source, and you get to trigger off its what did you all effects. So basically, you place any of your 6s under him, which all have effects when digivolving. You basically trigger that effect, and he also gets blitz. And then all turns for every Royal Knight card in its evolution source, he gets piercing, blocker, and security +1. So if you build him up right, he could basically just clear out a whole stack in one go. Just free power. And then for the last 4 cards is the only option card I'm currently running in the deck. I took out I fortunately took out Judgment of the Blade. It was a nice card I wanted to run, but there's no room for it anymore with all the stuff that came out. So the only option card I'm running is 4 copies of From Master to Disciple. This is your main 2-drop option card until we get the training cards, which are basically a lot better than the memory boost. But that'll be but that'll be until November. Anyway, From Master to Disciple, main effect: reveal top 3, add any Huckmon and/or Royal Knight from it to your hand, trash the rest. And then main delay effect: you can send it from your field to the trash to reduce the evolution cost of your next evolution by 1. So it makes it cheaper to play to evolve on your stuff. Security effects: reveal top 3, add Huckmon, Sistermon, and/or Royal Knight from what you reveal to your hand. Rest get trashed, and then this goes to your hand. So you're always gonna have it no matter what. Anyway, that is my current build for the new set format for BT13 for Jesmon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any alterations you guys would do, or suggestions on any alterations for what to take out, what to put in, yada yada. Again, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for notifications on future videos, and we'll see you all next time.